All right, Shady Gang, we need to talk because at this point, the numbers are now speaking and they're speaking very, very loud, okay? Because while Nicki Minaj in 2024 was out here selling and grossing $108 million on her world tour, 16 years in her career, Cardi B, an artist who debuted in 2017, is literally trying to argue with an artist who has been out for 16 years.
You fucking the brand up. You're not building the brand. You're fucking the brand up, but you want to be the CEO.
Girl, this is your first headlining tour. You cannot compete with the queen. Yo, we gotta get into the tea. Like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's get into the news, okay? First off, we gotta start with Cardi B, okay? Now, Cardi B debuted in 2017 with her hit song Bodak Yellow. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I love this song. The song was cool, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have no problem with Cardi at the time. I thought Cardi B was just a girl coming off of Love and Hip Hop, trying to get her some money. And since then, you know what I'm saying, she gained to her fan base. They tried to put her up against Nicki Minaj and all this other stuff. But then the fans, this is the biggest question. You drop an album, you do all of the stuff that you're doing in the US, but she did not drop a tour. No tour dates, no nothing. But everybody was talking about Nicki's tour in 2018, but we wasn't talking about the fact that Cardi B did not go on tour for her album, okay? She even listed a tour where she listed a couple of festivals as her tour. She even commented and quoted it and said that people needed to be waking up because this is not her first tour. You know what I'm saying? So it's so crazy that everybody's talking about a debut. This is definitely not a debut, okay? Right? But Cardi B, no. It's been 7 years and Cardi B just now finished her world tour, okay? And congratulations to her because she did gross 69, well, she said 70. No, wait, y'all, literally, she said 70. Everybody was talking about 70, but it literally says $69 million.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Okay, now here's how everything gets interesting for me, because some fans is talking about how Cardi B always pushes this narrative, like her album sold 199K, right? But they tried to say, oh, Cardi did 200 because of what? Like, is it you still trying to compete with Nicki Minaj? Let me know in the comments. Don't y'all feel like her label still tries to put her up against Nicki Minaj, or is it really Cardi B that is trying her best to be compared to Nicki Minaj? Because let's get into it. The 360 deal, Cardi, you are not seeing the same amount of money that Nicki's grossing at a tour. First off, Nicki did 108 million, you did 69. It doesn't matter if you only chose to go to the US, because if you did decide to step over there across that pond and them tours didn't sell out, they would be so mad if they seen the numbers, okay? So I don't think that you would have grossed 108 million on tour. You know what I'm saying? So just be happy with the US people actually giving you you know what I'm saying, even giving you any love for real, because the US crowd is very hard to please. So what do you think about the UK or anybody else overseas? It would be very, very hard. You know what I'm saying? And the real tea is, Cardi B, they are saying out here, they really talking about how, you know, back in 2021, they said that you signed a deal with Warner Brothers, but you did not complete the deal. They said it was a breach of contract and a whole bunch of other stuff where you were trying to renegotiate your deal and get more money. That was the whole reason for you dropping WAP with Megan Thee Stallion. And they said that you defaulted on that because you was actually supposed to go on tour. And they showed a Live Nation, you actually posted a Live Nation conversation and said that you would make exactly 69 million on the tour. So it's so crazy that you made exactly that, right? Isn't that weird? You know what I'm saying? It looks like the label is definitely getting their money back. You know what I'm saying? But now if we're talking about Nicki Minaj, right? Doing the total opposite of what Cardi B did, okay? Nicki Minaj isn't just touring in the US. Nicki Minaj is going overseas, Europe, UK, Australia. Nicki has done international arenas. You understand what I'm saying? And this is where the real money comes in, because international demand, okay, that's what separates global superstars from domestic artists. Now, Cardi, we ain't saying you just a little domestic flight out here, man, but we just got to keep it real. You're no Jacksonville, Hartsville. You're no LaGuardia. You know what I'm saying? You're no JFK. You feel me? You ain't really like going overseas. You're not really doing nothing real like that. You feel me? The most in demand female rapper globally is Nicki Minaj, and grossing $108 million on tour is not small. Let's talk about it. That's arena level dominance. If you think that Nicki can't do a stadium, you're crazy, okay?
Bling, bling, bling. Bitches is mad.
And what's even more impressive is because Nicki Minaj has been doing this for over a decade into her career. And this is why I always thank the Barbs for literally showing Nicki Minaj so much love.
That's my mama. And y'all can tweet, you can do whatever. That's my mama. And you can tweet till you get blue in the face. I don't care.
especially at a time where people do nothing but hate on her. You know what I'm saying? So it's so great to see Nicki in this dominance. You know what I'm saying? Nicki didn't literally have to lift a finger with Beauty and the Beat. Nicki Minaj has literally just got her 150 entry by literally doing nothing, okay? Like, Justin Bieber didn't even play Nicki's part on the song, and the song is just going. It's just going. It's called Good Karma. You understand what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj is still grossing more. Nicki Minaj is still sold more tickets. Nicki Minaj touring globally is what made Nicki bigger. That's why it did 108 million, because the demand. You understand what I'm saying? Like, an artist that's talking about debuting and you just came out, and you came out 7 years ago, like, girl, that do not work. And let's just be real, okay? It's not just success. This is legacy, okay? This is what your legacy is going to be, Cardi. If you want to be a U.S. artist, cool. Nicki's a global brand. And honestly, this is where I give my opinion, because watching Nicki Minaj still dominate like this, like 16 years into doing what she loves, is so impressive. You understand what I'm saying? She's been doubted. She's been counted out. She's been compared. And at the end of the day, the numbers keep backing her up. 108 million versus 69 million. Like, come on, yeah. Like, that's not a small difference, y'all. Nicki is the dominance. Like, let's just be real. Let's just be real. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think that Nicki Minaj officially surpassed Cardi B with the tour? Let me know in the comments. Are you a Barty gang, or are you a Barb? Like, let me know what's going. You know what I'm saying? Or do you still think that Cardi B still has something to prove? Do you think this tour literally just kind of set her back a little bit, because now you keep on trying to ride these numbers instead of just being happy with, you know what I'm saying, just being here? You know what I'm saying? But that's it. That's all I had to say on that. I just want to know what you guys think in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and remember, if you're new here, make sure that you like and comment and subscribe, and let me know if you like the video or not. You feel what I'm saying? You can let me know in the comments. I don't mind getting in the comments and talking to y'all, and you know what I'm saying, giving you all the tea and all of that, okay? So I'll see y'all later. Bye.